What is going on, guys? This is Apple Tech 752, and in this video I'm going to show you how to bypass iCloud activation lock on your iPad 4th generation running any iOS version. Let's get started. This is an awesome bypass that is completely untethered, and you can jailbreak untethered, and I'm going to give you 3 options in the end exactly how you want to jailbreak, but essentially the choice is up to you. Either way, we're going to be bypassing, and I'm going to go over everything step by step in this video. Alright, let's jump straight into it. So the first thing you need to do, as usual, is head over to appletech752.com and click on the downloads page. And here you'll find the iPad 4 iCLOUD bypass package. Go ahead and click on that link and download it to your desktop. As you can see, I have it right here. And you're also going to need 2 IPSWs. You can get those from ipsw.me. Just click on iPad and then make sure you know what model you have. So if you have the Wi-Fi model, it's pretty easy. You'll just look like a normal iPad. And then both the GSM and Global will be that normal silver back, but also with the white or black stripe on the top. That's how you know it's cellular. So then go ahead and determine if it's GSM or Global. Click the right one and download the IPSW. And once you've done that, you're going to need the 10.3.4 one right here and the 8.4.1. So just go ahead and download both of those and then open up the bypass package. And in here you'll find instructions for both English and Spanish. So obviously choose whatever language you're most fluent in. I'm going to choose English for this video. And just like this, we have all of the commands for the bypass right here. So now we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing we need to do is open a new terminal window right here. And now we're going to type cd space and drag and drop the exploit folder. And just like this, we're inside. So now we need to use this next command, which is basically going to create a custom IPSW that's going to allow us to downgrade to 8.4.1, which we need to do in order to jailbreak. So that's kind of a key part of this bypass. So we're going to go ahead and copy the ./IPSW, paste it in here, enter a space, and now go back to your desktop where you have the 8.4.1 IPSW right here, and go ahead and drag this IPSW into the terminal. Once you've done that, go ahead and copy the rest of this command right here exactly how it is. This part's extremely important. You need the BB update in here. So copy, paste, and click enter. And just like this, it's going to go ahead and create a custom IPSW that we're going to use to install 8.4.1 on our iPad. This process should take about 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm going to speed up the video and I'll be back when it's finished. Alright, and you'll know it's finished when it goes back to your username and this little dot in the red disappears. So once it's done, go ahead and continue with the next commands. So we're going to copy and paste this one right here. And once we've done that, go ahead over to these next commands. Now this one looks really strange, but just go ahead and copy it. Don't modify it at all. Everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. So copy and paste. And if it goes right back here, no errors, then you know everything went perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and put our device in pawn DFU mode. To do that, first we have to go into DFU mode. So I'm going to go ahead and hold the power in the home till the device shuts off. Now wait 3 seconds. And now continue holding the home. And when iTunes tells you you're in recovery mode, that's a key sign that you're in DFU. So go ahead and quit iTunes actually. And now we're going to open up this app inside of the package called Anti-Tunes. You don't actually need this. It's completely optional, but it's really helpful because every time iTunes force opens, it automatically force closes iTunes. So it's super useful. It's actually an MDM bypass tool, but we're not going to be using it for that. So just go ahead and minimize it right down there. And now we're going to continue with the procedure. So go ahead and copy and paste this next command. And just like this, we're going to put our device into DFU mode. It should take about 20 seconds. And just like that, as you can see, iTunes wanted to open, but it was force closed, just like that again. So that's why you need the anti-tunes. Super helpful for that. And just like this, we are in DFU mode. So now we are going to actually start the restore process. So go ahead and copy this next command and paste it right in here, enter a space, and now we're going to actually need to drag the pond IBSS. So in order to find that, we can go inside of the exploit folder, and you just have to look around until you find the pond IBSS. It's this one right here. There might be something else that says IBSS, but make sure it's this pond IBSS. That is absolutely important. So go ahead and drag and drop this right into the terminal and click enter. And as you can see in the instructions here, when we see the words done, we'll know it's absolutely ready to continue. Just like this. And now we're going to actually start the restore. So go ahead and copy this command and paste. And at this point, our device is going to restore itself to iOS 8.4.1. And as soon as it boots up, we're going to continue with the rest of the bypass. All right, and just like this, we are on the setup screen. So now we're going to go ahead and put our device back into DFU mode. So hold the power button until you see the slide to power off. Now hold the home button. Now let go of the power button after 3 seconds and continue holding the home. And I'm going to come back to the computer here and we're going to continue with the next steps. So go ahead and scroll down in the commands and go to the new part. Now we're going to go ahead and close this terminal window and open up a new one just so we can start fresh. And now go ahead and type cd space and drag and drop the exploit folder. So right here, drag and drop, click enter. Now we're just going to type ipondfu again. And just like this, we're going to go into pond DFU mode a second time. All right, and we are in DFU mode. So let's continue. Go ahead and copy this command. Paste. Now we're going to go into the loaders folder and go into iPad 4, and you need to find whatever model IPSW you downloaded, whether it was the global GSM or Wi-Fi. Use the same model here as the IPSW. So for this one, I used the global IPSW, so I'm going to use the global files. Now we just have to drag and drop IBSS and click enter. And as soon as it says done, copy and paste the next command. Now type in one space and drag the IBEC and click enter. This will be much quicker. It already says done. This time you actually have to click cancel. iTunes will disappear. Now type in iRecovery2S, this one right here. And now we're inside of the shell mode. So type in /send, and then we're going to drag and drop the device tree. And as you can see, it says unable to find file. What this means is basically we have too many directories in here. So we're going to have to take this global folder and actually drag it out onto the desktop. This way it's just a little less complicated for the terminal. And so let's try this again, /send, and drag and drop the device tree. Now click enter and type in device tree. And now we're going to do /send. And this time, we're going to drag and drop the RAM disk. Click enter. And now type in RAM disk. Now /send. And this time we're going to drag and drop the kernel cache. And at this point, we are basically all done. We just have to type in bootx And as you can see, our iPad is showing a very lovely verbose boot. Now we're at the ArcSave JDM RAMDISK screen. So go ahead and open up the Python launcher. This is inside of the folder that says Python in here. And we're going to find TCP relay.py, open with Python launcher. And once we have these windows, go ahead and close this one. And inside of this text heavy window, we're going to go back into the commands file and find the TCP relay command, copy, and paste. Now go ahead and minimize this window and go to the terminal and go shell, new window with basic. Now back to here, we're going to copy this command, copy, paste, and now the password is right here, Alpine. So I'm going to type that in. And now we're just going to continue with these commands. So copy this command, paste, copy this next command, paste, and now copy the final command and paste. And just like this, our iPad is going to reboot, and it's going to boot up this time with no setup.app, so straight to the home screen. I'll speed it up and be back. Alright, and just like this, we have no more iCloud. At this point, basically you have three options. Your first option is to do nothing and stay right here. At this point, we have a fully untethered iCloud bypass, meaning you can reboot, restart, battery dies, anything, and your iPad's gonna still come straight back to the home screen at all times. That's option one, is to stay there. Now option two is to go to 8.4.1 jailbroken. In order to do this, you need to install ETA Sun Jailbreak, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. And then option three is to go even one step further, and we're going to update to iOS 10, bypass again, and install the Helix jailbreak. So it's up to you. I have on the screen right now different pros and cons of all these options, so really you just choose what option you want to do. And right now I'm going to start by showing option two. So option two, you're going to need to go into settings and connect to Wi-Fi first. All right, and once you're connected to a network, go home and launch Safari. And once inside of Safari, you're going to head over to my website, appletech752.com. Now you're going to click on the downloads page, and on here you can see there's direct downloads for ETA Sun Jailbreak and Helix. For part two, we're going to be downloading the ETA Sun Jailbreak, but if you know you want to do part three, then go ahead and do Helix as well. I'm just going to do both of them. So now go ahead and install and go to the home screen. And over here we have our jailbreak app installing. And just like this, we have ETA Sun Jailbreak. So go ahead and click Trust. And we're inside, and we can jailbreak right now if we want to. Or we can go ahead and install Helix. So I'm going to go into the Helix download, install. And this one might take a little bit longer. It's a bigger file. And just like this, we have the Helix jailbreak. So note that this is the iOS 10 jailbreak, so it's not actually going to open on here. It's just going to crash, but that's totally fine. Basically, part two, go ahead and install this, jailbreak right here, and then you'll be all set, jailbroken, untethered, on iOS 8.4.1. But if you want to do option three and go all the way up to iOS 10, then I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. But again, you can stop here. There's no need to proceed. This rest of this is totally optional. So let's head over back to the computer, and I'm going to close all of my windows. Just basically exit out of everything. And now go ahead and open up iTunes. And of course, we still have anti-tunes, which is going to stop iTunes. So go ahead and quit anti-tunes. Now go back inside of iTunes. And you should see our iPad right here. And just like this, activation lock. So go ahead and power off the device. And now go ahead and unplug the device. And now go ahead and plug it back in and hold the home button while you do so. And iTunes will tell you are in recovery mode. So go ahead and click cancel, and now click option update. Do not click restore, guys. We're clicking update. So now click on the desktop and select the 10.3.4 IPSW, and now click open and update. And at this point, we're not going to be restoring, we're going to be updating to iOS 10.3.4, and it's extremely important that as soon as the restore process finishes, we instantly go into DFU mode. If we don't do that, it's simply not going to work. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Once this restore is finished, I'll be back. And just like this, as soon as our iPad is finished restoring, go ahead and hold the power and the home button at the exact same time. Now wait till the Apple logo disappears, wait about 3 seconds, and then let go of the power button and continue holding the home button. This part is extremely important. If you wait till the progress bar finishes, then you're going to be stuck and have to start all over. So make sure you get this right. And as you can see, recovery mode right here, that's totally fine. We're now going to go ahead and close iTunes and go back into the bypass package and open up Anti-Tunes again, just to keep iTunes out of our face. And now we're going to go back into the exploit, open a new terminal window. This one's actually already open, so let's close that. Shell, new window, basic. And now we're going to drag and drop the exploit folder. Just like that. Now type in /ipon-dfu-p. And just like this, we're going to go into ipon DFU mode for a third time. I'm going to open up the text file again just to show you where we're at and the instructions. We're basically on this part right here, redoing all of the steps just like part 2. So I'm going to go up to part 2 right here, and we are on this step right here. And device is now in PON DFU mode. So we'll continue, copy this, and paste. And remember, we dragged it out to the desktop, so go back inside of here and bring in the IBSS. This is the exact same procedure as last time, so this should all be very familiar. We did this earlier in the video, and now we're simply repeating the process over again. So just wait for the IBSS to finish here. Done. And now go on to the next one, iRecovery-F, copy, paste, enter 1 space, and now drag and drop the IBEC. Now for this next one, iRecovery2-S, copy, and just like this, we are inside of the shell mode. So now we're going to type in /send, and we're going to drag and drop the device tree. Now type in device tree. Now we're going to do /send again, drag and drop the RAM disk. Now we're going to type in RAM disk. Now we're going to type in /send and then kernel cache. And just like this, we're all done. So type in bootx, and here we go again. We got the nice verbose boot, and we are on the screen right here. We are ready to continue with the bypass. So now exit out here, go into the Python folder and find tcp relay.py, open with Python launcher. Again, this is all just like last time. Now we're going to copy and paste this command right here, copy, paste. Now minimize this one and go into a new window with basic. And now we're going to copy and paste this command. And Alpine, same as last time. And now we just have to enter these commands to go ahead and delete the setup. So copy, paste, copy and paste. And now we're going to reboot the device. Just like this, we are all done with the computer, so we can go ahead and unplug and go all on our device now. And just like this, we booted right up to the home screen on iOS 10. So go ahead and open the device, scroll over to the next page, and boom, just like this, we have Helix. We're going to open it up and it loads. It does not crash. So click on jailbreak, and it's going to go ahead and jailbreak the device for us. It may take about 2 to 3 tries, but we are headed in the right direction. All right, and we just booted up. So let's go back into the device, scroll over to the next page, and now let's open up Helix. And try this one more time. It's waiting a little while for the system to cool down. 3, 2, 1, and now we're jailbreaking. Go ahead and click done. And just like this, we have finished the jailbreak process and we're about to reboot, and we should have Cydia here on the home screen. And here we are, guys. Look at this. We have Cydia on our device. We can go ahead and open up Cydia, and I'm going to show you down here that it loads. We are on 10.3.4 with the iPad 3.6. You can go ahead and install anything you want in Cydia now. It is fully working. We have a jailbreak on 10.3.4. We are fully iCloud bypassed, untethered. This is awesome, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. As soon as we get that iPod DFU A5 support, we'll have a bypass for the iPad mini 4S, and I'll be the very first one to cover it right here at AppleTech752. So go follow me on Twitter at AppleTech752. Huge thanks to John Ponflanchan for discovering this. He was one of the members of the r/setup app community, which is a great place to talk about bypassing. So go ahead and join on r/setup app. It's totally free. So until next time, I'll see you on Reddit or I'll see you on Twitter, and peace out.